Hello, Mike Bradley. Hope you are doing well as always. And I have a box. More importantly, I have a camera lady today. The lovely Laura is behind the camera. Would you like to say hello to Laura, to the lovely people? No? No? She's... Oh, there she goes. And you can speak if you want. But I just got in. I was coming back from getting my broadcaster back. I haven't had it for a month. That's another story for another time. Walked up the stairs and I was like, oh, why is there a Fender box? What's that doing here? And I completely forgot that this is coming. So first of all, what do you think it is? Let me know in the comment section below what you think this could be. Wait for you to type your answers in there. Right, let's go for it, shall we? Right, so I'm very intrigued to see how this is turned out. Thank you, Mikey, by the way, for sorting this out for me. You sweetheart. It's a big truss, not truss, what's it called? Allen key. Nice. Alright. Cycling on. Oh, okay, no kick back. Okay. And what we have, now this is something, in August this year it's going to mark 25 years that I've been playing guitar. And I've been meaning to get one of these for the last 10 years. And I started off when I was 10 years old playing, not a guitar, but I started off playing. They package it tight, don't they? A bass. This is the Player Series jazz bass. So I finally, after 25 years of playing guitar, I finally own a bass guitar now. And this actually, I tell you, if I come in, if Laura can do any fancy, if you hit the screen it'll focus if need be. It's not too shabby actually. Not too shabby. Little mole mark there, nice. But yeah, it's a Mexican one. So yeah, not super expensive but not super cheap. So I need to tune. So what I'm going to do, well, one thing I'm going to do, I know I'm going to change the scratch plate to like a brown tortoiseshell one, because anything Fender has tortoiseshell and I just like the idea of that. But no, I'm really excited to start playing some bass actually, especially for recordings and stuff. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to Future Mic now, and I'll try and get some sounds playing some bass. So we'll cut to a little transition to Future Mic. So I've got a bass! So, here it is, my bass. I finally own a Fender Jazz bass. This is really cool. I've been it's been a few days since I shot the video when I got it, when I unboxed it, and been spending a few hours, kind of having a little play, and I'm starting to get, when I first started doing that, anchoring my hand, it felt really weird and hurt a bit. Obviously I played bass sporadically through the years, but this is the first time I properly sat down and played it, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a lot of fun so far. One thing as well with bass, it's a completely different mindset to playing the guitar. That's one thing I've always known that, but you know, whenever I picked up a bass at a jam or something, you just have a tendency to overplay, and it's not about that at all. And especially the kind of bass players I like, you know, it's about that sitting in a pocket. And since I've been kind of farting around the last few days, whenever I'm listening to music now, I'm really honing in on the bass. Like if you listen to Superstition, for example, it's in E flat, isn't it? So it's just bada bam bam bum. He's just sitting on that E flat, you know. And like Bernard. I think it's that. Again, I'm very new at this. So you're going to be seeing a bit of bass, and more importantly, when I say see, I'm not going to be doing, it's not going to turn into a bass channel, but what you may start not necessarily seeing but hearing is I've been getting more into the backing tracks and making backing tracks and stuff, and be able to put them on for Patreon and things. And when I've been doing that, it's been me programming it note by note on the keyboard on my Mac, painstakingly doing that. And so, you know, like yesterday I busted out a couple of backing tracks, so it's more you're going to be hearing probably things a bit differently on my channel now. I want to, yeah, I think it's time for a bit of what's the word, a refresh, a freshen up on the channel. And so yeah, there's be some little changes happening, I think, you know, definitely in the musicality point of view, which I'm really excited about. And even away from YouTube, because I've done sessions before, and when I've been hired to come and do some guitar, and they're like, oh, can you play some bass as well? And I get the kind of wide eye, like, no, I can do if you want, you know. And I don't ever want to be restricted in what I can do, you know, and, you know, at least be able to dabble with bass a little bit. And even just the few hours I've spent with it the last couple of days, I'm starting to much understand a lot more. Even little things, you know, kind of the rest strokes. I checked out a video by the lovely Adam Neely. And whenever I think of Adam, I remember us in Germany at 3 o'clock in the morning trying to get to the airport and being stranded. Me, Adam and Jamie Lewis being stranded in the middle of nowhere in Guildford, getting back from GitCon. But Adam, I was watching one of his videos, and you know, just little things like when you play the note to then rest on your thumb, you know, when you're playing. So, and then I've just been watching some bass players in general playing. So. Or even, what was it? Whatever, you know. So, thank you again to Mikey for helping this out with me. And yeah, I'm really, really happy to finally, after 25 years, I was 10 years old when I first started mucking around in bands, being the young kid, and they gave me a bass guitar. And I can remember my part being... Or is it? Well, it might be there. That was my part, and I just used my thumb, and I remember it was in my mate's garage for about 6 hours, and I had a big blister on my thumb. Now, of course, it's the fingers, you know. I want to be playing with fingers, I don't want to use a pick. So, yeah, lots of fun. So here's my bass! And yeah, I look forward to sharing more noise and music and stuff with the bass. And that's another thing. So I'm just rambling thoughts here, but you know, kind of laying down demos and things I can put it on the bass, and I can at least have an idea to then take to a proper bass player to say, here's an idea, run with it, you know. So my Fender Jazz bass, and also if anyone's looking like, why have you not taken the sticker off? I think I might mention it earlier in the early on in the video that I think I'm going to take this white scratch plate off and put a brown tortoiseshell guard there. So I haven't removed the sticker yet because the scratch plate may go, and I'll probably end up selling the scratch plate or something. What am I going to do with it? So that is why I haven't removed the sticker. We'll see how long that lasts, because I'm a nightmare of getting stuff organised at times, and it could be a year later and it's still on there. So, but I mean, I don't mind the white guard. It looks kind of cool, but I like the idea of a brown tortoiseshell guard, like my broadcaster and stuff. So anyway, guys, here's my Fender bass. I know people on YouTube love an unboxing, so hopefully you've enjoyed this rambling of a novice bass player. And yeah, very, very exciting, though I'm now running out of room as I have a lot of guitars and now a bass. So I'm sure it's my first bass of probably, no, now I've got a jazz bass, I have to get position, aren't I? You know. Anyway, hope you're good and well, and I'll see you in the next video. Lots of love as always, and Mike Bradley is very much signing out. Bye! Fade away.